Hello, hello, hello. I am Pamela Chase, the lead hooking specialist and founder of Hook for You, where we are dedicated to keeping the art of crochet alive. And we do that by teaching skills to women and children, boost their self-esteem, and create a healthy and positive environment. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Let's Get Hooked After Dark. This is the first one we've had this year, since the new year's come in. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, on We don't have a scheduled date for this, but periodically we'll do this, and we'll just do special things, and it may just be on certain platforms. But as of right now, we don't have it set up. Um, so today, we're just going to just play it by ear and just talk about a few things. Hello, Carol. How are you doing? Um, as people know, I have a thing with yarn. Trying to get rid of yarn, and all that. But when I go to a yarn store, if something catches my eye, I'm going to get it. So I wanted to show you some yarn that I've gotten um, this this weekend. So, and these are two colors I got for it, and I got this from Michaels. And it's an eco tie-dye yarn, and it's a jumbo yarn, so it's a real thick yarn, jumbo size. And you use like a M hook or Q hook. How are you? So at Michael's, and this is one color I got. It's called Out of Sight Shade. And this yarn is pretty much, I think it's going to be, hello, Coleman. How are you doing? And the thing with this yarn is, it's kind of a hippie type yarn, something back in the day. And the colors reflect that. And this is the other color I got, which is a teal color, which I always try to get the color. Chill out, teal. So these are the yarns that I picked up. Didn't get a lot of yarn. I got some other things, but this is the only yarn I get. And when I buy yarn, it is my thing. My habit is to get rid of the yarn. If I get some, I need to get rid of it. So I will be getting rid of yarn. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the yarn. And I'm thinking about doing either throws or blanket. So that's what I'm planning on doing with this yarn. So I'm not sure which one, but probably both of them. And more than likely, I will be back at Michael's getting some more. And hopefully, it'll still be on sale. So if buy one, get one half price. And the price is $9.99. And the only drawback to this yarn is this kind of yarn, the eco yarn, is a recycled yarn. So this is a recycled acrylic. The only thing about this is they say hand wash cold and dry flat. So that's the only thing that would be an issue for me. I don't know about anybody else. Hand washing is not my thing, not especially for something crochet. But it's this hand wash cold. And the other thing about the eco yarns, because they have quite a few, and I always tend to buy the eco yarns from Loops and Threads. And most of them are limited time only. So when you get them because they are limited time only. And sometimes it's hard to find yarn when it's a limited time only. So that's what I'm going to do is probably make some throws out of this. But when I looked it up, things I can make out of this kind of yarn. I mean, you can do hats. They have a pattern on the pack that's for hats, but you can do hats. You can do blankets. You can do hoofs, which is like a hat, like a hassock type thing that you can put in your room or something that's kind of like a pillow. It's like a big pillow that you can either sit on or put your feet on. And for decorations, you do pillows. You can do. How you can do hand knitting, arm knitting, or hand crocheting, field crocheting with this yarn. You can do ponchos, granny square sweaters, rug, because they're in the store. There was a pattern. There was not a pattern, but a picture in the store what yarn was, and it showed a rug being done with this yarn. So you can do a lot of different things with this chunky yarn. You can do sweaters, cardigans. So I'm just debating on what I want to do with the yarn. But other than that, but we will be on tomorrow. Wasn't on yesterday. Had some things I was doing, so didn't come on yesterday. But tomorrow, what we'll be doing is we're going to do the Jasmine Stitch tomorrow. And Jasmine Stitch is something that is comparative to some of the other stitches that we've done recently and some other ones that we haven't done in a while. And then we're going to discuss the differences between those yarns. The Elizabeth one that we did on Friday, the Elizabeth Stitch, we're going to talk about that. The popcorn puff, bobble, and we're going to do the Jasmine Stitch. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And also, on Wednesdays, it's what's on my hook. So we will just be discussing what's on our hook tomorrow. So that's what we will be doing. Also, we just wanted to come on, and if anyone has anything to say, anything to talk about, please feel free. And this is a real soft yarn too. It's real soft. Don't know how it works up yet. It's real soft. And I think it's going to shed a little bit too. Some of it's coming out now. So that's probably why it says to hand wash it. So what I'm going to do is do a throw with this for the blue. Not sure what I'm going to do with the multiple color one yet. But this yarn is probably going to be something that I'm going to be picking up on the regular because I don't want to be stuck. It would be gone out of style. I mean, gone discontinued because that happened to me before, and I had to get the yarn off of eBay. And then sometimes when you do that, you tend to pay more. It's best to get it while you can. I'm just trying to find a hook. So it calls for a number 13, but I do not have a number 13 hook. That's 10, so I'll use that. See, I have an N9 and N10, and both of them are boys. I don't know what's the difference between the millimeters, but so what I'm gonna do is do this. But if anyone has anything to discuss, anything that they may want to learn or know about, please let me know. Better. Yeah, this is a lot better than that other book. But like I say, this will be a really good cow too. Hmm. Would be a very good cow. So it's just so many things you can do with this yarn. Also, if you're on Facebook and you go to the marketplace, we have yarn there that's on sale. Yarn that I'm getting rid of. Some of it comes in 3 packs, and I think either $7 or $5 for a 3 pack. So just check it out and go to the marketplace on Facebook, and you can purchase the yarn there. Because when I'm buying yarn, I want to get rid of yarn also. I'm going to do a blanket. And might just do a kind of. But Carol, you're still on. What are you working on now? We are on Facebook, on our business page, on our personal page. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. It's still stretchy. It'll be good for other things. But they have a whole bunch of colors, nice, bright, pretty colors for this yarn. And what do I want to make with it? And that's what the thing is when you see something that looks that you catches your eye, then you got to figure out what do I want to make with that. That's what the problem I have. I don't go in with something already on my mind to make. I get the yarn first, and that's why I have so much. I think I'm gonna do a pair earrings, watch the colors. Okay, okay. Let's do it because come here at 7. But I know sometimes after 7, 8 o'clock or so, there may be some TV shows on or whatnot. So I said, let me go on at 7. But I have not pinpointed a time on when I'm going to do this or date or time. But I'm going to do this. And eventually it may just be a YouTube thing. So we'll see about that. But what I do want to ask is what I've been tossing around is having things, doing things along with the crocheting. Maybe discussing a book or talk about a TV show or even do a watch party. So if anyone has any would like to do any of that, you're interested in that, just let me know. If you have any ideas, if you have anything you might want to do, a book you may want to read, something you may want to watch, just let me know and we can do that. So but that would be the YouTube thing I'm thinking. I'm not sure yet. But if anyone is interested in anything like that, because with me, I've kind of fallen behind reading, and that would be something good to do. Because that'll keep me motivated to read. So it can be a crochet related book, craft related book. It can be fiction, nonfiction, whatever you want to do for that. So we want to do those kind of things. And I'm hoping to do those kind of things next month. So please give your ideas on what you may want to do. And we can just crochet and do those kind of things. Killing two birds with one stone. I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna do an hour today. Hello, Nick and Mary. How are you? We would be. I'm trying to get away from doing cows a lot 'cause that's all I seem to do. And I'm collecting cows, but maybe I'll just do this. I'm fine. I am great. And I'm so happy to Tuesday. Everyone, which I'm hearing is a special day. I'm doing fine. So you are a knitter. What do you knit? And I'm just doing right now. I'm just doing straight stitches. I'm not doing anything spectacular or different. Just doing a straight double crochet stitch. And it seems to be working out pretty good. It's very stretchy. It's doing mainly hats and sweaters. Okay. Yeah, so this is very spongy type of yarn. It's recycled acrylic. It's the first time I'm using it. It seems pretty good. But it seems like every time I get a yarn that I really like, it's gone before you know it. Okay. Okay. What do you crochet? But tomorrow we'll be back on at 1. Hats and washcloths. Okay. Cool. And also, we're going to net at 1 o'clock. We're going to also start back with the basic stitches too for people who need that. Small blankets, okay. But that may be in video form. Madison Fashion DH. Adisa. I hope I'm saying it right. And how are you today? The water. We feel of seltzer water. But feel free to like, share, comment, follow, subscribe, depending on what site you're on, which platform you're on. As I said earlier, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're on Instagram. And we're on Facebook through StreamYard, Facebook and YouTube through StreamYard. We are looking for subscribers to our YouTube channel, so please go over and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are really making plans on things to do on that channel. So our YouTube channel is Hooked for You, HOOKED, the number 4, the letter U. So go over and subscribe. And right now we're at 8 people. So 8, 9. So the next person that subscribes will get something special, something free. So you want something free, just subscribe. As I said earlier, because I bought new yarn, I'm getting rid of yarn. I might just change my mind on this because has anyone bought yarn and just so unsure on what to do with it, didn't know what to make? Then you try to make something and it's like, no, I don't want to do that. That's what happens when you just don't have that. And they're plans, that plans. That when you just not sure what you're gonna do with, you just buying the yarn, just be buying it, and you not sure, and you're constantly taking it loose and find something else. I think I'm gonna have to use a bigger hook. But I just like the colors and the way it feels. I may need to make it looser. You can also, I think, make baskets out of this yarn too, and bags. That's what you do. Oh, you from Ghana? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do you crochet or knit? I'm fine. How are you? Okay. Hello, Captain Jane the Couture. I'm sorry I missed it, if you're still on. Just trying to see everybody that's on. Okay. Yeah, sometimes the recycled yarn has a different type of feel to it. It's different because the acrylic is, it's a man-made fiber. So once recycled, it just has a different type of feel to it. I'm just going to do a basic stitch just to see how this works out. Just to see if I want to buy any more of this yarn. Here we go. So here's the first row around. I don't know yet. If anyone else has tried this yarn, please feel free to let me know. Give me a review of how you feel about this yarn. If it's, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. So, Matisa, do you crochet or do you knit or do you do both? I see a lot of people are doing a little of both, which is good. I'm jealous. It's something I would love to do. Is to incorporate both together. It's called Eco Eco Tie Dye. Mhm. And it came from Michael's. I don't know if you have Michael's over there, but it's made from recycled acrylic, 82 yards. Seeing that it just you see the stuff coming off of it, the yarn is gray, which I don't like. Okay, okay, yeah. For every once in a while, or I order one. You can get in because I get in trouble when I go to the yarn stores. And I just want to get rid of yarn and before I bring more in. But you can join us on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 o'clock on the platform that you're looking watching us for at 1 o'clock p.m. Sorry, Eastern Standard Time. And we on Mondays we talk about um is- on Mondays is all about the hooks and the yarn. And we talk about hooks and yarn, topics relating to crochet while we're crocheting. On Wednesdays, we talk about what's on our hooks and we learn a stitch. And on Friday, we do a stitch or do a project, just depends. Okay, yeah, yeah. Small fancy design crochet. How are you doing? Welcome. It looks like they made it to replicate super bulky wool that's spun tightly. It isn't spun tightly, okay? That type of wool is fluffy on the outside. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm thinking it's pretty much because it is a super bulky yarn. I mean, that's super bulky. It's a bulky yarn. What do they call it? No, they call it jumbo. I don't know about that. Mm. It's a number 7. So and that's what it's looking like. But it's more on the economic side. I just don't like the stuff, the shedding of it. It's easy coming out the skein. I haven't encountered any issues yet. Real smooth. But before I know it, it's gonna probably be gone. But it's not. Seems to be enough in this ball, quite a bit in the ball. This game. But tomorrow when I went at 1 o'clock, you'll probably see me doing something totally different with this yarn. Because for some reason it's just not fitting well with me. And I think it's because I'm always doing a cow. That's always a good thing. Yes, it is. I think it's gonna be something I'm gonna use it for something else. So when I finish this, I'll probably frog it and do something else with it. Because it's not, I just don't not feeling it doing a cow with it. I may just have to change my hook to a bigger hook to make it more. It's a little too tight for me. I may just do that. I'm thinking about changing it to a bag. That might work. So whoever's on, where are you from? I know was someone on here from Africa. Yeah, so I'll probably do it because I know what would be cute. A bag. Did I say a bag? What did I say? Because I know the other color. This is the other color right here. This would probably be a good bag. Los Angeles by way of Brooklyn. Oh, okay. And it's a big change, huh? Yeah, this would probably be a good bag here. So I think I'm going to do with this one. It's makeup for a bag. Mississippi. All right. And I'm in Virginia by way of Washington, D.C. Okay, you're used to it. But both places are fast paced, right? I know I've never been to Los Angeles, but I've been to New York, and that was like the city that didn't sleep. Then I got there late at night, and everybody was just out. Everybody was out and about doing things, even children. I was like, wow, I haven't been there in a long time. Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, I think I was at the main place. I think I rode a bus and got there. I was at the main part, but I do want to go to California one day. Once all this stuff is over with, I think that's going to be a place that I'm going to go to, California. Just trying to get in mind what part I want to go to. I've gotten some ideas on places to go and where not to go. On my bucket list, I have I want to go to all 50 states. So once this those places get opened up and things, I'm gonna start back doing those things. Going to some of the states that I have never been to. But California being so big, it's like, where do I want to go? Which part do I want to go to? I kind of want to go to some of the Middle Eastern places. I mean, not Middle Eastern, Midwest places. Yeah, go there and see what they're about, or just do a cross country trip. The other thing I want to do too when I go to those places is find yarn stores. 'Cause I do like independent yarn shop. I don't shop at them a lot, but I do like to go. I like the atmosphere of them. So if you have one in your area, it's a good place to be because you can go. Because I know there's one in DC I will go to sometime, and but most of it was they were catered a lot to knitters. But still, if you crochet, you can go in there. They had a couch, a place, a spot right where you can just go in there and sit on the couch and knit or crochet, and and bond with some of the women that were there, which I thought was kind of neat. I never had a chance to do it, but that's what they would do, and I think other ones are the same. Go to at least San Francisco and San Diego. Okay, okay, and that's what I will like plan to see what's in those places to do. San Francisco is where they have the trolleys and the hills and things, right? Right. The knitting tree and gather are my favorite. Can you write that down? In Los Angeles. You do too. Thank you. And thank you for joining. Getting trees. And gather DTLA. Carol, um, do you have any in that you do you have any in Mississippi that you go to? The independent yarn stores, if you're still on. Okay. 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 Yeah, just want to go visit some just to see what they offer. Because of the yarn, I pretty much like it a lot better, but they're a little more pricier, but they look good. And they have a lot of organic yarn and things too. And every time I go to DC, I've been meaning to go into store, but I just never got a chance to go back in just to see what they have. So what I'm thinking about doing is we have a it's going to be on YouTube, but do the reading of a book in honor of Crochet Month or National Craft Month is next month. What I may do is a book called Crochet Saved My Life. So I may see if anyone wants to read that one. I don't know if it's on Audible or anything like that, but I have the physical book. I think maybe we can do that next month. See, yeah, that's what I like about it. It's real stretchy. Almost time to go. I didn't really have anything planned today. Just wanted to come on since I didn't come on yesterday at 1. Just wanted to come on today just to touch base with you all and to show you what I have. But we will be on tomorrow. So please come and join us tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I have something to do at before then, but I should be on at 1 o'clock or a little after that. But we will be on tomorrow where we will be learning the Jasmine Stitch and talking about the other stitches that are similar. So we'll do that tomorrow. Feel free to like, share, comment, follow, and subscribe in the way you are, or which platform you're on. And also feel free to subscribe to our YouTube page channel. For every 10th person, you'll receive free gift. Right now, we're at 9 subscribers, so the next person will receive something. Yeah, this will be a nice blanket or throw. So this will be my next thing that I'll probably have a lot of. This is something that is really good for making certain things. It's stocking up on it because it's a limited item. That's how I got told before. Finish this round. Then I'm going to get off of here. Yeah, I thought you did too. I thought you was already subscribed because I not subscribed to yours. And I always thought you was already on there. Okay. I thought I saw an extra one. I thought it was 8. Then it was 9. Okay. See on mine, I think I have two different accounts. One is the business account. So sometimes I have to go back and forth to make sure I subscribe on both, which I think I will do, even though I mostly use one, and that's the one I'm on now. But I realized, I said, oh, I do have more than one account, but it's under the same thing. So I just switch over. Yeah, feel free to do that. But I'll check again just to make sure that what the number is of the subscribers I have. Let me finish this up. And I guess I'll go watch some TV and do some more crocheting. Okay? It's coming out okay. Sometimes I'm just a little hard on myself about stuff. Then I should be okay. Into this round. Okay, so done. So see you tomorrow on Let's Get Hooked. What's on my hook tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So just bring your whatever you have you're working on, and you can be a knitter or a crocheter, and just let us know what you're working on, and then we'll learn a new stitch. So we will be learning the Jasmine. I think it's also called the flower stitch. Hi, Miss Jones 627. How are you? But it's also called the flower stitch. Someone sent me a YouTube on it, but I knew that it was connected to the Elizabeth stitch, which we did on Friday. So I just wanted to do it all and then do a comparison of some of it. So until tomorrow at 1 o'clock, you'll have a safe and creative night. Bye bye.